What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. Okay, I'm feeling the type of way today. I'm like feeling the type of way. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I am your host, Jay Chase. Hello. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Today's a special day. For me, at least. February 5th. I am 5 years sober. It's been 5 years since I drank alcohol. It's been 5 years since I woke up in that jail cell. It's been 5 years of battling and trying to navigate life. It's been 5 years since I made a 5-year plan. Oh, man. And I'm grateful. I'm full of love, happy, joyful. I feel like I'm aligned, I'm connected, I'm inspired. I'm everything that I talk about on this podcast, with you being a part of that. So thank you. So I wanted to drop just a little mini episode in gratitude and reflection and think about 5 things that I've learned in the past 5 years of being sober. Break that down and kind of go over what that means to me. Maybe that might help you no matter where you are, whether that's in a path of life or a path of sobriety. Whichever way that you choose or whichever way that you are destined, I pray nothing but love, peace, happiness, justice, and freedom over you. And success. Of course, success. Always success. Many successes. And many blessings to you and yours. So let's dive into it. 5 things that I've learned 5 years of being sober. Number 1. Learn to be by yourself. It's pivotal. That is the most crucial, very first step that I think anybody who is starting this journey or wants to start a healing process or wants to start a different route of life, that wants to start a different route of life, learn to be by yourself. The acceptance of who you are, the full acceptance and surrender of that I love myself, I lay with myself at night. It doesn't matter if I've been with my partner for 30 years, I still close my eyes. Learn to be by yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can feel for you. Nobody else can tell you what to do. Nobody else can make you get up in the morning. Nobody else can put you to bed. So my best piece of advice, not even advice, but just my biggest lesson, if I want to accomplish anything, I need to learn to be by myself. That doesn't mean go about it by myself. That doesn't mean be single or I need to focus on myself or be selfish. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means at times I need to be okay with being by myself. I need to be okay with knowing that nobody's coming to help me. Not dependent on anything or anybody, but upright, independent, and fearless. Facing my fears and growing each day, being by myself. That was lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, emotions suck. Lesson number 2 is that emotions suck. That's what I learned, and that they are always going to be there, and we can't control them. And I can't control other people's emotions. I can't control what other people do to cause certain emotions that come up inside me. All I can do is respond. I get to choose how I respond. So yeah, emotions suck, and dealing with that completely sober, sitting in that, being angry, being sad, being hurt, that heartache, that pain, it's inevitable because emotions are going to come and I have no control over that. But how I respond and what I do with that and how I transmute that is key. But I became very aware that emotions suck. All of them. because they're so fleeting and people chase them. But we're not going to get into that. This is just but we're not going to get into that. This is just acknowledgement that emotions can suck. Some are great, some are bad. But the thing is, they're inevitable. We can't control them. And it's up to us how we respond. So yeah, emotions suck. Lesson number 2, which takes me down to lesson number 3. This is an everyday battle. That's lesson number 3. I learned that this is an everyday battle. If I'm going to choose sobriety, if I'm going to choose healing, if I'm going to choose to walk down this path of life, this is an everyday battle. It's something I got to fight for every single day. It's something I have to consciously make the choice of. I have to constantly choose my power over my pain. Know that healing doesn't just happen overnight. Addiction doesn't just go away, but it's something that I choose to do every single day, and I fight it, upright, independent, and fearless. This is my battle. It's my journey, my healing, my addiction, but it's something I have to look at every day. Are you starting to see how all of these kind of tie together? Lesson number 4. We are not our past. We are not our past. Lesson number 4 that I learned is that we are not our past. And that took a lot of pressure off me. That took a lot of the depression off me. That took a lot of the shame, the guilt, the anxiety of, will I fall back into that? We are not our past. No matter what we went through, no matter what fires we walked through, no matter how we got here, hand over heart, we made it here. What I learned is that we have to change the relationship that we have with our past. That didn't happen to us, that happened for us. In order to be the person that I am now, I had to go through that. And that will allow you to cultivate a relationship with who you're going to be. That's a whole nother different topic, different discussion. But I learned that we are not our past. I'm not stuck to that person of who I was. I can identify that he exists, that he did those things, take full responsibility and account for it. But that's not who I am now. And that was so empowering. So lesson number 1 was, learn to be by yourself. At the start of your journey, acceptance is the initiation, but know that it's going to have to be done with you. It always starts with you. It all starts with you, with me, on the inside of me. Lesson number 2, emotions suck. They're there, we can't control them, but they suck. It's our job to know how to respond to those emotions, knowing that these emotions shall pass. But knowing that these emotions shall pass, but knowing how to respond to them. Emotions suck. They're always going to be there. Can't control them. Lesson number 3, this is an everyday battle. Every single day we're going to battle this. Our mental health, the addiction, whatever we're going through, the trauma, the processing of it. It's an everyday battle. Lesson number 4, we are not our past. No matter what that is, no matter what we went through, the trauma, the abuse, the emotional neglect, we are not our past. Lesson number 5, I realized all of that heaviness and started lifting it off me. I realized that I learned the key to all of this is self-love and compassion. Lesson number 5 is self-love and compassion. That's the key to this entire healing journey, to me going down this healing journey with my addiction, with myself, with my abandonment issues, with my mother wounds, with my father wounds, with all of my inner child, with me being trapped in my ego and not even knowing if my imagination exists. It's self-love and compassion. I have to love myself enough to start doing that work on myself. So lesson number 5 is really the start to lesson number 1. I had to have compassion for the things that I did. Okay, what's up, lesson number 4? We are not our past. I have to have compassion that emotions suck, that I feel this way for a moment. And then I really, really, really came to this realization probably like around year 3. We can only love to the depths and capacity that we love ourselves. So we can only love outwardly to the depths and capacity that we love inwardly. So self-love and compassion are key to the healing journey. That's what I learned. Lesson number 5, self-love and compassion is key. So to another 5 years, to another 10 years, to another 15, to the man that I'm going to be, I thank you. I thank you for this journey. I really, really, really hope that this has helped you. I hope that this has guided you in some way to know, like, wherever you are in your journey, your path of life, your path of sobriety, your path of mental wellness, emotional wellness, you can maybe keep these tips in your back pocket. Learn from the things that I've been through. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for rocking with me. Please join us over on Wisdom. Connect with me on Instagram. You can catch me in a Clubhouse room or two. Man, we have hoodies. Go grab your hoodies. Check the links in the show notes. I love you guys. I love you so much. Keep rocking with me. If anything resonated, share the show. Share with a friend you know. You might not know what they need to hear today. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That being said, please stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected, and please, don't let anyone touch your mindset.